What it do? What it do? Long time no see. How's everybody doing?
Courtland, how was, first of all, the passing academy or passing camp that you had with Russell there a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it was good. It was nice to be able to get that first, introduction into, him, us getting to meet him, he getting to meet us. Kind of getting the feel of, how he operates on the field, how he sees things. In terms of just football knowledge, the guy understands football to a different level. Having the years that he has underneath his belt, it's nice to be able to just sit back and listen to, the whys of why he wants to do things the way he wants to do them, and, just learning as much as we can around him. And I know, all the guys we had, we enjoyed being able to be out there and learning, getting those reps. It was, still in as many reps as we can. It's huge.
In terms of how he operates, what kind of sticks with you the most that's different than what you experience as a pro?
I think one of the things, and I've seen this in, maybe a couple quarterbacks that I've had here, is, his knowledge of the game is to a different level, and you can tell that it comes to him so easy, and he wants everyone around him to be able to understand it the way he understands it, so that we can all kind of play as fast as we possibly can, and it's fun to be able to be in this space, to be able to, us to be able to grow together. It's so early on, and to be able to feel the connection kind of that we've already kind of put together, with doing stuff, doing the thing in San Diego, and then having the work that we've already started doing here. It's nice to be able to have him have the knowledge that he has, but then also be able to break it down to a way that we can all understand it and we can all be on the same page.
How is it different with him in the building, just knowing that Russell Wilson's now your quarterback?
Yeah, I think that you all can feel it. I mean, we all can feel it. The juice is just it's different. I wasn't around when Peyton was here, but from what I'm hearing, everyone that was here when Peyton was here is, the juice and the energy is pretty similar. Knowing that we have a guy that has been at the top of that mountain before, has won the Super Bowl before, does know what it's like to be, at the highest level, for his position and to lead a team to a Super Bowl. And I think everyone in the building understands the expectation, the standards are been risen to everyone's best. From the cooks to the equipment guys, video, everyone in the building is understanding that, we have to operate at a different level. We're operating at a different standard. And, I think it's Russ plus, Coach Hackett, the new coaching staff. I think everyone is bringing that new juice, that new energy into the building. And I think everyone is buying into it and understanding, what the standard is.
So what's a fair expectation then for this year, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, for us to go out and perform it at our best, that's all that we can say. Stack these days, making OTAs count, making our mini camps count. Then when training camp rolls around, making all of those days count. We can't skip any stages. We got a new offense, new coaching staff, new quarterback. For the most part, all of that stuff is new to us. So all of that is going to be, important for us to be able to have the success that we want to have. Nothing's just going to be given to us because we have, a lot of names on the roster. It's on us to be able to go and put the work in and day out, so that at the end of the day, we can look up and be where we want to be, which, everyone wants to be at the top of the mountain, holding the Super Bowl, holding the Lombardi Trophy, and being world champions.
The trade was about a month ago now. Can you kind of set the scene, take us back to when you first found out that Russell was getting traded here? Where were you? What was your reaction? Who were you with? That kind of thing.
Interesting. Yeah, so I guess it was like, a day or two after I guess, Aaron Rodgers got his contract and, he got renewed in Green Bay. So everyone was kind of just wondering what was going to happen. We had all heard the rumors that we were going to try to get a quarterback. We just didn't know which one. I was actually in Nashville with my girlfriend. She had a photo shoot out there, and I was taking a nap, and she called me. And then a few of my boys called me. And I'm declining them, just thinking everybody's trying to call me for no reason. And then eventually she calls me again, and I was like, I guess I got to answer this one. And she was like, y'all just got Russ. And I was like, it was like that wake up. You have to wake up. I was like, hold on, what happened? She was like, yeah, y'all just got Russell Wilson. I said, hold on. I'm gonna call you back. And I hung up, and I went on Twitter, and I saw that we got him, and started calling my boys, and just everyone was just excited for the opportunity, knowing that we have an opportunity. We have a chance to go out there and do what we want to do, and we have the guy that's under center that can get us there.
How quick was it from when you heard the news to when you talked to him?
A couple days maybe. I think so. Yeah. He's a big FaceTimer, so it was interesting getting a FaceTime from a new person. But he was full of energy, full of juice, excited. I think he was just excited as we are to be able to have the opportunity. He knew the weapons that we had here and the capability that we had to be able to go out and go be successful. And we're all just really excited to be able to work together to get to that same common goal that we all want to get to.
Now, speaking of that energy and juice, how have the first couple of team meetings been with Coach Hackett?
Man, it's been good. He has exactly that energy and juice, and you can feel it. He starts the meeting. He's just bopping around everywhere. You see him, and he's moving with an urgency. He's moving with like somewhere to be, something to do, and he's loving up on everybody. He just he's a good guy, and I'm excited to continue this relationship with him and this building on this.
Courtland, you talked about the weapons that are here. Now that Russ is here, what are your expectations for yourself and the offense?
Yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, I demand the best out of myself. I can't allow myself to ever get to a place of complacency, and I think having Russ already is he's making everyone, get, tap into a different level. He's, everyone's understanding that the standard that we've been at, bump it up a little bit. Everything is ramped up just a little bit more. Whatever we have been doing, obviously, it's individually it might have been successful for some people, but as a collective, we haven't been able to get to where we want to get to, and in order for us to be able to get there, everybody has to bump their standards up, and I think that's the thing that. For myself, for the team, we're all, looking at that, we've had, the individual successes, but what do we need to do as individuals to bring our team collectively together to be able to be the best that we can be and, win the West and do everything else that we need to do at the end of the season?
Courtland,
I feel like I always have room to improve. There's always something that, whether it's a mental aspect of the game, understanding the game to even another level. I feel like each year that I've been able to have has given me a opportunity to be able to learn. It's all learning opportunities. Whether I've had the success or failures, it's all learning opportunities. And I feel like people say the sky's the limit, and that goes on forever. I feel like as long as I'm continuing to master my craft and demand the best out of myself, I can keep going up.
how did you feel physically last year coming off the ACL, especially as the season went along, and how do you feel now?
Yeah, I think going through the season, as I got to talk to you all throughout the season, each week was a little bit better. Each week was me being able to, get a little bit more comfortable, And this offseason I've been, training without the brace, been running out the brace. My body feels amazing. Everything feels really good. I'm just honestly just really excited, to get everything going. This OTA phase, training camp, get the season going. Because there's so much buzz and so much excitement that's coming around our team and going into this season, and I'm just excited for that.
Courtland, back when you were in your contract discussions, the quarterback situation was obviously unsolved. How much did George maybe indicate, hey, we're going to go get somebody this offseason for you? Did that play any factor in your decision? And also, how much faith did you have in him to go get somebody like Russell Wilson?
Yeah, no, I had no conversation with them about, the quarterback situation. Teddy and Drew were the guys while they were here, and those were the guys that we were going to fight with, to the end of the season. And then, whatever was going to happen after that, I had no idea, what was going to happen. Rumors are rumors. But until things are set in stone, you kind of they stay that rumor. So, I had no idea that, who was going to be our quarterback going into this upcoming season. All I knew is that I wanted to be a Bronco. I knew that I wanted to be able to be a part of this organization's, success moving forward and chasing more championships. The things that, Broncos organization has stood on for years, and and that's what I want to be a part of. It's nice to be able to have, the quarterback that we have now, having Russ, but, going through the contract negotiation, that wasn't a thing that was going across my mind. It was bigger picture, being able to be a part of something bigger than myself. And, I really, it's a blessing. God works in mysterious ways. We got the contract done, and, we have Russ, and, everything is right in front of us, and it's on us to be able to go out there and put the pieces together to, for what Mr. George has done.
What was your reaction to all the other big receiver contracts that have come down?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for those guys. A lot of those guys, are either in my class or, a year above or year behind, whatever it may be. And it's just, I'm excited to see those dudes have that success that they're having. Because, at the end of the day, it's all about, each situation is a little different. And, if I'm sitting here watching somebody else's situation saying, well, I wish I would have had that, then, that's me not being, in the moment, me not being grateful for the opportunity that I have that's in front of me. And, like I said, I'm grateful to be able to be in the position that I'm in, to be able to be a Bronco. Hopefully this is something that I can continue to do for the rest of my career, be able to stay here and continue to build this legacy, and continue to, play for this great organization.
Courtland, the majority of the staff turned over, but Coach Azzani remained. What did that mean to you and the rest of your teammates in that room to kind of have him still be the guy leading you?
Yes, I think our room was definitely, excited, grateful for the opportunity to have Coach Z back. I've been, blessed to be able to have him my entire time here, even with the coaching changes. I've been able to have him as my receivers coach, and to be able for, I'm pretty sure Justin can attest to it. You have different coaches that come in. They have different ways that they kind of want you to do it. It might be, trying to get the same job done. But it's certain things they might, the verbiage might be a little different, or, the way they want you to do things might be a little bit different. And to be able to have him be the same guy for us, and, the same, we're hearing the same, verbiage for the run game, same verbiage for the pass game. He understands, our bodies, our minds, how we move, because we've been with him for so long. To be able to have him, be here and be a cornerstone in our room, it's been nice. And, as y'all know, we believe highly in Coach Z, and the things that he preaches and what he brings to the table in terms of his football knowledge, and how much he cares about us as well. Beyond football, Coach Z cares about us as men, and checks up on us all the time. Like we're like the sons that he didn't have. I don't know if y'all know, he had 4 girls, so we're like the sons that he didn't have, and for him to have somebody like that who cares so much about us, to be able to be in our room and still be here is definitely a blessing.